And perfect. All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone in the Compound Interest Club group. Uh, it's been a while since I've seen some of you, but also I'll do a quick introduction of myself and then turn the time over to Brandon. My name is Cam Cusick. I've been trading with Brandon for almost 4 years now. And I've loved every moment of it. And so Brandon's been an awesome mentor to me, an awesome friend. I live only like 10, 15 minutes away from him. And I'm super, super fortunate to live so close to him and Josh. I love every moment I've spent with Brandon. And, I'm sure you've heard the news and everything and saw Brandon's message in the group. And that's why we're here tonight is to go over what we are moving towards. We're always looking to better our lives, better our business, better um, our our trading. Did Brandon leave? No, he's still on. Sorry. Our bettering our trading knowledge and everything, and that is why we're doing this call tonight. So I'm so excited for what's about to come, guys. If you haven't really heard much of the news, just make sure you tune in and pay very close attention on how to proceed because we are moving forward. And I've been able to talk with Brandon a little bit about this, and I've seen the vision. I've seen what's going to happen here in the next few days, few weeks, few months, and for the rest of our journey. So I'm super excited for this, guy. So I'm going to turn the time over to Brandon, and he's going to explain how everything's going to work from here on out with this team. So Brandon, go ahead and take it away.
Okay, awesome. And what I'm going to do, Cam, is I'm going to go ahead and reclaim host.
Okay.
And as people come in and stuff, I'll go ahead and admit you guys in. And I'm going to actually go to mute all. And that way everybody is muted out. Okay. So we should have just me talking now, no background noise. Guys, first of all, what I want to do as part of this is kind of give you an explanation as to what's happened the last couple of weeks. So some of you guys, probably most of you already know that I had actually put a tribute video to IML and Eovia up on my stories. It's getting near 100,000 views. I've been with the company 9.5 years. I actually don't have anything negative to say about, the owners, Chris Terry, Jason Brown, Isis Terry, all that. It really just kind of came to, it's like a relationship. Sometimes a relationship ends. And because I work a lot behind the scenes as well, I help with the marketing team. I was go live educator and all that. It really got to a point where the vision of where the company was going versus where we wanted to go and how we wanted to get things done. I'm a man of execution. A lot of people talk and then there's people that actually do. And what I had a hard time with is that we were doing a lot of coming soon. You go to a convention, more coming soon. You go to another convention, more coming soon. And basically, what I told them is I said, guys, unless we execute, this is not going to be successful. Here we've done $2 billion in sales as a company. We should have done $5 billion in sales. We should have multiple millions of customers. The mere fact that we did as many customers and billions of dollars in sales, frankly, was a miracle. And so I felt like that corporate dropped the ball. And anything I'm telling you guys on here, just so you know, I've told it to Chris, I've told it to Isis, I told it to Jason, I told it to Ari, that corporate dropped the ball. And I love them. Trust me. Like, these are good friends of mine. But as time went on and I talked to Matt Rosa, I talked to Alex Morton, who left the company, we decided it was time to go. And trust me, I did not want to leave. I did not want to part ways. I'm the kind of guy who plants his flag. We go all the way. But I will tell you this, when I looked at Gifu, which by the way is out of Salt Lake, they're literally like 30 minutes, 45 minutes from my house, met the owners, the backgrounds that they have with the new skins, the Genesis, was really Montevideo Agile. Companies have done billions of dollars in sales. World Ventures, they have a phenomenal corporate team. I mean, I was just so impressed with the corporate team meeting these guys. They know how to do this. They've got the experience. They've been going now for 2 years. And let me just give you guys a stat. Last month alone, they put in 30,000 people in literally in 1 month. And I was looking at my own back office today. In fact, I'm going to give you guys some transparency. I'm going to log into my back office right now. And let's just say that I've been going with the company now for between like 3 and 4 days total. All right, so I'm going to go to, this is important for you guys to know just because you need to understand opportunity. There's opportunity and there's waves. Okay, so I just got right here. In fact, let me just go ahead and show this to you guys. It's important for you guys to see this. All right. See that right there? Just so that you know I'm telling the truth on social media. In the last 3 to 4 days, 1,816 people have joined my team. And I would say joined our team because it's not just my team. I'm the kind of, I like being a team player. 1,816 people have joined our team in the past like 3 to 4 days. All right. So this is not like a small thing. And the thing is, we're going to continue bringing thousands and thousands of people. Now I'm going to take it off the screen share for a second. But to me, I believe that we are going to crack more ranks than we ever did in the past. That is like a guarantee. It is a promise. More ranks will be cracked than ever before. The trading, nothing trades, nothing changes with myself and Dr. Lee. We are moving forward. We will be educating. We're actually starting on Monday. We'll give you guys the schedule. We're going to put out a flyer tomorrow. We're doing 5 sessions a week, so one a day. We have a brand new scanner that's even better than what we had with Impulse. It is a scanner that allows you to have signals, trade ideas, every time frame, every asset, and there's no limitations on the assets. You guys were always asking about, can you put this on crypto? Can you have Solana? Can you do this for stock? We had limitations. So Cam doesn't know this, but I actually did a webinar today with Michael Martin and the Poland leaders and Presmik, who was the educator for Impulse for Polish. And they were like blown away. And I know Stella, she just put a message in there. You would have loved to be on there yourself, being like, ugh. They were able to kind of see a preview as to what we were doing. And man, Michael got on Facebook Live right after, had almost 400 people on his Facebook Live, which is pretty impressive, by the way, especially on Facebook. But then the Polish team was like, holy crap, dude, when can we start to share this? So we're going to train Presmik and those guys on how to actually use the tool. And that way that they can actually do it in Polish and all the different languages. Then we're going to take that tool, because it's currently on TradingView. We created ourselves, and Jifu is going to custom create our scanner from the tool. They just need our PineScript code. We're going to give the programmers a PineScript code. According to Nick, who's kind of one of the main guys over there, he said it could take maybe like 1 to 2 weeks. But here's the good news is in the interim, we don't actually have to wait. We don't want you guys to wait. We realize that some of you have really been in momentum with your trading. So starting Monday, we're going to teach. We're going to show you the scanner and then basically talk to you about what it's actually going to do. But one of the things that Dr. Lee and I talked about is so important is that we need something that essentially calls signals, because signals are what people want. Now, master the skill is not something that we're going to go away from. We're always going to teach you guys how to actually trade, because let me just give you guys a stat. And this is important. I never said this in the last company because frankly, we would get in trouble. But Dr. Lee and I, in about 2.5 weeks, we've done 62 trades. We've lost 0. We actually had a streak where we've done almost 3,000 trades without a single loss. We were scalping the market using Euro USD, going for 2 to 4 pips, 100 pip stop loss. Even if it ever did hit the stop loss, we'd lose maybe 20%, but we'd gain it back within about 7 to 10 days anyway. And so we got really good at scalping the market. We trade Euro USD, trade gold. That's kind of our thing that we would do. It's no secret pair or anything like that. We're like going 2 to 4 pips, 2 to 4 pips, 2 to 4 pips. But we grow our account in a single week 10%, 12, 15%, 62 and 0, 40% ROI in the last 2.5 weeks. Guys, this is honestly, we want to show you this. We want to teach it to you. This scanner, when you see kind of what it does, starting this next week, starting on Monday. I'd definitely hop on our sessions, and Cam is going to learn how to use it as well. That way that you guys can kind of get back to some of the trainings that you guys have been able to do as a team. But on the sessions that we're doing with Gifu, we will actually be showing it on there. So, you guys had like the macro trend, which was awesome, but that's not a signal. That's more of a price direction change. This scanner actually has signals: crypto, forex, commodities, indices, stocks, and so forth. Okay. So that way, rather than it popping up after the opportunity, it actually pops up before the opportunity. And that's why when Michael Martin saw it, that's why when Poland saw it, they're like, oh my gosh, dude, this is freaking amazing. They asked about the alert panel. The alert panel, we actually have something that's even better as far as a sorting tool than we had for the alert panel. Remember how there was always constantly like glitches and stuff like that. We eliminated that by what we created. That was actually not on us. It was actually on the company, just so you know, because that was not a representation of us. That was more of servers that were being used. So I'm really excited, like on the trading and education side, to bring to you guys something that I believe is going to take your trading game to another level. But I wanted to first explain why we left and partnered with Gifu. Now, Dr. Lee is coming with me as well, so he's along for the ride. But I'm excited both on the business side as well as on the trading side, what we're about to do. And the good news is I just showed you guys the proof. 1,816 people. In fact, if I hit the refresh button, it's probably added another couple people just in the time that I showed that to you. All right. It's going to hit 5,000 and it's going to hit 10,000 like that. So it's pretty crazy. Now, so here's what I want to do. I want to actually show you the presentation. I'm not going to make it super long, by the way. I just kind of want to give you guys an overview, and any of the questions that you have, you can hit us up after. I am going to give you guys tonight $100 rebate to get started. So you have 50 and then 50 for me. So you're actually going to get a total of 100. All you need to do is you can hit me up. I can get you guys the link. So you have the link of the person that actually referred you to this. And that way that you can actually get that. This will give you guys a little bit of advantage. The price pretty much the same. And so what I'm going to do is let me go ahead and bring this up because I want you guys to be able to see this. And by the way, as I always do, I immediately started creating the tool. I didn't mess around, got the fast start and all that stuff. So I want to take you guys into kind of a slideshow mode and show this to you. Let me go ahead and focus this so you guys have no distractions. Okay. And again, I'm not going to go through like all the details, but I do want to give you an overview on what Gifu does. And for anyone who's seen the lifestyle video that I made, it was a 7 minutes called Gifu Lifestyle in 7 minutes. If you want to find that video, in fact, let me do this. I'm going to stop share, and I'm going to actually give you guys access to that video right now. I'm going to put this inside of the chat. Anyone who sees this after, say that you're watching this back on like a recording or something like that, just hit us up on social media. We'll get that to you. Okay, I'm going to put this in the chat. All right. So what I'm getting ready to show you, I actually put on video as well. Okay. So let me go ahead and put it back to the screen share and let's get going. All right. And again, I appreciate you guys for taking the time to be on here. I know some of you are probably, you're at home, you're with family, or you're tired from work and stuff like that. So I want to introduce you to a company that I partnered with called Gifu. They're exploding in growth all over the globe. And part of the reason why they're growing so quickly is because they offer what's called, and when I first heard this, I was like, man, this is freaking awesome, dude. They call it the Ultimate Lifestyle Membership, which I love the title, the Ultimate Lifestyle Membership. Okay. Now, if you're wondering, like when I first heard Gifu, I was like, that's kind of a weird name. It stands for an abundant life, which each of you watching this right now, all of you can live an abundant life, but the key is if you choose it. And I always talk about abundance. For anyone who's watched me on Morning Motivation, I'm talking about like an abundance mindset. It doesn't mean that you have to be super rich and have all the material possessions. I'm just talking about the mindset of being an abundant person. It's not about what's going on in the economy. It's about the economy in your mind. You know what I'm saying? It's the economy of your mind really that makes a difference in all of the other areas of your life. Now, one of the things that I like about the company, and frankly, this is not what we were able to see before, frankly, is that the company is expanding globally, and you can see where it is, where they have entities, where they're shipping products, where the warehouses are located, the headquarters, and so forth. And the most important part, and guys, I've done this for 26 years, just so you understand, like the most important part is not the comp plan, it's not the products, not the services, and all that stuff. It's who's actually behind it. That is the most important part. And so these individuals right here, I got a chance to meet Kyle. I didn't meet Brad Boyle, the founder, but I met Jim Dillon and I met Kamal. I was impressed by all three of them, especially Kyle. They have years of experience, in fact, decades. A few of them have been part of major companies. I was talking to you about New Skin and Jeunesse, Monavie, Agile, World Ventures, and so forth. So companies have done billions and billions of dollars in sales. And so you can know for yourself that the team behind this is phenomenal. In fact, Cam, you probably don't know this, but you know all the Ken Garf and the dealerships all around Utah. So one of the number one investor in the company is actually from the Garf family. Okay, the Garf family, they own like shopping malls, car dealerships, and all that. They've got, let's just put it this way, they got a lot of money. Okay, they were the largest investor in GFU. So the company itself is built upon three pillars: travel, health, and wealth. Now, for this particular presentation, I'm going to focus on the wealth, but I can tell you the health products they got, because of the backgrounds they have, phenomenal. The travel program they have, it's better than what we had in the previous company. Okay. Because I went through, I was like, dude, this is so much better. And we didn't have the health either. But I'm going to focus on the wealth side because that's what you guys are used to. And so I want to get inside pillar number 3. You're going to access the top tier training in finance. All right. Trading, e-commerce, AI, and GFood Live. So whether you want to learn about Forex, crypto, stock, e-commerce, even credit repair, finance, social media, even real estate. One of the guys I sat down with at my office today, we were talking about the Real Estate Academy, fitness, which is a passion of mine, AI, and even how to become a better leader. You can do that. So instead of just watching a bunch of videos, you can watch live sessions from educators who will teach you on a daily basis about whatever category that you're most interested in. So it's called GFood Live. So they actually have educators from each of these categories you can get on and you can watch them live. Now, let's say that you want to learn how to become a master of the market. So most of you watching this right now, you want to learn more about financial markets. You want to learn how to trade. So this is why we're focusing on that. So you learn how to trade, whether it's Forex, commodities, indices, stocks, all that kind of stuff. Okay. And that's why I show this with crypto, stock, e-com, credit repair, finance. It's all here. I've actually gone through literally the entire program. I went and I actually took the time and I clicked on every single link in the back office. All right. Okay. Now, one of the things that I think is cool, I actually downloaded this app 2 days ago called GFood Connect. And this is where you can have access to your network, your resources, like company resources, updates. You know, if you're following your favorite educators, different information from the company, you can access everything you need. So if you're already in the company, one thing I would do is I would go ahead and download GFood Connect. You can just find it there in the App Store and kind of click through some of the tabs, and you'll see how you can get access to all the stuff, all the notifications, kind of like that we had before. So when Dr. Lee and I start doing the sessions, you'll get our notifications. Okay. Now, one of the major tools, and I gotta be honest, I haven't gone through all of this one, but I actually did go through part of it. Thought it was pretty cool. It's called Easy Trades. You know, remember when I was talking about people wanting signals, whether it's from a scanner, an app, and the educators can actually send out trade ideas. Okay. So right here through Easy Trades, you can receive market ideas. So like if you're interested in Forex, commodities, indices, and all that, they actually send out these trades. Now you take it at your own discretion. It's at your own risk. You can place the trades in instantly. It actually has a copy and paste mode. So that way that like if you guys have your own broker, it actually has a list of regulated brokers, both the USA, outside the USA. You choose it, you connect it to your broker, you can place the trades. And one of the things that I want to be clear on with this is that you have the potential to make money because results are never guaranteed. But for anybody who has seen this before, let me go ahead and let me make sure that we got
Thank you. All right.
you got it. Okay, hold on one second. I'm going to make sure that we got everybody muted. 1 second, mute all. Okay, there we go. All right, I got everyone muted again. Let's go back. So, by the way, hope you guys are getting some value out of what you're seeing right now. Okay, so one of the things that I talked about that I think is important. In fact, let me go ahead and show you. It's just, one of the things about me is I don't like to just talk. I like to actually show. All right, so today, this is good for you guys to see this on the recording. By the way, my wife and I are having our 7th child, so we put that on Instagram. We put that on Facebook. It is child number 7, number 6 as far as females. It's another girl. So I guess Jamie and I are like the girl factory. Okay, so right here, monthly results for April, 9 wins, 0 loss on market ideas. Let me go back to that. And then they got the ones for April for the, yeah. So anyway, 1,622 pips, April monthly results. So I posted that on my stories as well. So that's one of the cool things that they do is they actually put out the ideas to where you can actually see them and actually get the transparent results. There's nothing worse than people taking trades, not really understanding, are people actually winning? Are the educators actually good? So they have those every week they post, and then once a month they post the monthly results as well. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get back to this, get back to the screen share. And again, by the way, anybody who's wanting to get on, this is being recorded. So for whatever reason they can't be on, it is okay. We'll make sure that they get the link for this. Okay. Now, the final part that I want to cover is how you can make money through GFU by sharing the lifestyle membership. Now, look, if you guys just want to trade and make money, you can do that. All right. But the first step is how to actually get the lifestyle membership for free. Share it with 4 individuals. They choose to participate, get the membership. I call it get 4, pay no more. All right. And that helps you have your own personal membership paid for. Okay. Now, the company, they put together a simple plan. And what really what I want to focus on is the steady bonus. It's basically like the rank bonuses. Steady meaning like you can create a steady income. All right. This is kind of beyond, this is beyond the actual membership itself as far as just, the trading, the wealth and health. So this is like extra income if you desire that you want to make more money, you want to expand your business. Oh, someone's saying it wasn't sharing right now. Hold on a second. 1 second. Let me go ahead and, okay, here we are. All right. Thank you, Ricardo and Cam. Let me go ahead and get that back. All right. We are now sharing. Okay, perfect. Hopefully you guys can see it. If so, send me a text. If you can't, send me a text. All right. So the steady bonus, this is making money, expanding your business beyond actually trading. Okay. Now keep in mind, people are going to be sharing the membership, which means that you can get paid from their efforts. We've talked about this before. You don't have to go sell lotion, potion, powder, pill, or bug juice to make money. All right. But this is a way for you to share the membership and get paid. So I just want to show you just like simple examples. Let's say that if you kind of zoom in on the screen, you see Gold Executive. All right. And by the way, this is on my video as well. It zooms in on it. You see Gold Executive. Now that means I have a total of 30 customers, 15 of them on my first team, 15 on my second team. That means you make $1,000 a month as you maintain those active customers. You continue to receive $1,000. Okay. So you guys are kind of familiar with that. 30 customers, right? We've talked about that before. Now, out of those 30 customers, you just need to subscribe at least 8 of them. Now, that doesn't have to be every single month. Once I have 8, well, then it'll actually continue to come in. Now, do you see something different about this plan that I saw when I first saw it? If you notice, it says team one, team two, team one, team two. See, what I was used to before was three legs. In my career, that's pretty much what I've done is built three lines of business, three separate teams. And this company, what's going to happen is as you start to build a leg, you're going to have what's called a power leg. That leg will continue to build. So you really end up focusing and building out another leg. What that does is it makes the chances of you being successful greater. Like, meaning that it's not as difficult to get the 30 customers. It is two legs, two teams, not three. Okay. So this is very, very powerful. You can take this to any level that you desire. It's totally up to you as an individual. Now, keep in mind, you're not pressured to do this. If you just want to use the membership, you want to get the benefits, you can do so. It's totally optional. Now, if you want a piece of the pie, the company grows, you access what's called the founders pool. And, as I said in the video, just as a caveat, in order to access the tool, you got to buy a particular membership to qualify, which I'll show you in a bit. But you don't have the pressure with that either. Okay. Now, if you really want to take this to a big level, which is what I plan to do, the company has rewards. They have incentive trips that you can go on where you're going to receive VIP treatment. I think I qualified for these trips in my first 24 hours. I was like, it's already done. It's like, check, check, check. I was like, okay, well, another trip, but I want to take you guys with me. I don't want to go by myself. All right. Now, finally, you choose what lifestyle membership that you want. It's your choice. If you have more money, you want more value, you just purchase a bigger membership. If you have less money and you just want to get your feet wet, you want to test the waters, then you can buy the $299 digital pack. You can always upgrade at any time. Now, let's say that you choose the $299 pack, which, by the way, I'm going to show you guys how to get this. Instead of $299, you'll get it for $200, because you're going to get the $50 coupon I have, plus have a $50 rebate that you get from me. So you really get it for $200 plus that $185, the monthly, that's actually wrapped into it. So you don't pay that on top of the startup. Okay. Your monthly is $185. It's included, and you get unlimited full access to GFood Live. You get all the education courses. You get all the unlimited manual trades. You get access to the GFood Connect app, the traders chat. You get all the scanners. You get all the global ideas like the trade ideas, Forex and crypto. You actually get the travel portal as well, which means you can get all the discounts on travel. And all of the services are listed there for 4 weeks at a time, because this is month to month. None of you guys are locked into any contract. Okay. Now, we believe if you follow the 4-step system, you can be successful with this. Okay. And part of this is you get back to the person who referred you, you ask for their enrollment link, you purchase a lifestyle pack, and then if you desire, you can enroll 4 people who also want the membership. That way that yours is free. And then number 4 is you unite together, you promote the events online and offline. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to take this off the screen share for a second, go back to video, and I want to bring on one of my good friends. Let's bring up Ricardo and Ricardo Lucien. Okay, perfect, because there's a couple of Ricardos. Ricardo, I'm going to go ahead and make you a host, because I want to make sure that you get a chance to unmute yourself. Ricardo, guys, has become just a really, really good friend of mine. He has an amazing story. Some of you have seen his story on Instagram, YouTube. This guy has overcome tremendous odds and has an impeccable, great attitude. And so, Ricardo, I'd love for you to kind of tell the folks on here kind of what your thoughts are about what we're doing, what we're about to do, and what you're experiencing so far. So, Ricardo, the floor is yours, man.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Brandon, my good friend indeed, and so blessed for this opportunity. So blessed that all of us are here in this Zoom. And let me tell you guys, when I saw this, I was fascinated. I'm pretty sure you guys are too. I have had the opportunity to get into depth with this, and I want to also congratulate you guys who have already signed up, and because this is an amazing opportunity. So. What I want to tell you guys is what we had before, and some of you guys still have, is is the foundation to all the progress and all the next level we're gonna take everything. Like Brandon was saying, yeah, we want to travel, but we don't want to do it alone. We want to bring as many people as possible. We want to build a community that has access not only to trading, but also to a better lifestyle, to utilize all the services and all the community and take this to another level, because we believe that GFU is a great tool for all of us to take advantage of many areas of our lives. So one of the things that I really love is we have here, I don't know, a bunch of people, about 30 people over here who are taking on a new opportunity. And this opportunity is all of us here together as a team, as a family. And that's what I love about the opportunity of having only two teams, two legs to build, because you can do that. You can get it for free as well. People see a lot of value, and all the evolution of this platform within the past few months has been insane. The tools, the apps, the amount of variety that we can participate on. And just to clarify, you guys, you don't have to buy individual academies. Everything is there for you to just click on and open, right? So that's something that I really like. I don't have to choose two or three or one. It's just you get enrolled, and then you have access to become an expert in anything you want to become an expert. So I just love this. I know I have, part of my team is also here as well from Latin America. If you guys have people in Latin America, enrolling is $275 instead of $299, right? And the monthly fee is $165, all right? That's I think that's worth clarifying, because some of you guys know people in Latin America. I'm from Venezuela, so I have a lot of friends and family there, and it's cheaper over there. So it's good for you guys to know. All right. So I don't know about the other packages, but we'll find out. The point is, I'm super excited. This is not a hype up thing, but I'm glad, and I appreciate you guys for giving me the opportunity to be here. And I want to take the opportunity to invite you guys to, let's come together as a team. Let's make sure we show up for the Zoom calls, and let's build something amazing, because we have all the people, all the beautiful individuals over here who add a lot of value on the daily, whether it's Cam with the trading sessions, or Brandon and Dr. Josh Lee with obviously the education and the mindset. So let's tune up and let's tune into those sessions. Let's tune into Brandon's morning motivation and the skills. Let's make sure we act as a community, and let's come together to take this to another level. Let's travel the world together. Let's make money from anywhere. Let's trade, and let's become great. So
Amazing.
Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate you.
Ricardo, amazing. And I'm going to go ahead and first of all, thank you for doing that. Now, Stella, I know that the time where you're at, you don't even have to get on the camera if you want. I think it's the middle of the night where you're at. I'm going to make you a host, Stella, and I'm going to go ahead and admit. But Stella, I would love for you for just a couple minutes, if you want. Now, if you're too shy, that's okay. But I'm going to go ahead and make you the host, and you can even keep the camera off, because I think it's the middle of the night where you're at. But would love to kind of get where you're at with things and just kind of give your vision. So I've made you the host. You can unmute yourself if you want to, and take it away. So Stella Jane Penn. By the way, she's been on like every single session that we've ever done for Go Live. So she's been definitely a trooper. So, but Stella, I did go ahead and make you the host. If you want to click unmute, that should give you the option. Let me ask. Okay.
This last 72 hours has blown me away. It was, I'm going to actually tell you, Brandon asked me to say where I'm at and my vision. And my vision, firstly, has never been bigger or greater. And that's saying something, because my vision has always been right up there. Okay. When I came into the last company, I met Brandon and Dr. Josh Lee I have much more of a story, but I'm not going to say that today. I will save that for you on a whole story because it's very special. But for me, when I came into the company, I wasn't actually looking at that moment. I didn't believe at an opportunity. I was looking to learn to trade. I was looking to learn to trade because we had been scammed at that point. I shared that over 3.5 years ago. And as soon as I met Brandon and spoke with Brandon and Dr. Josh Lee, I remember them saying to me, and this is crucial for me, I already knew my vision then, but they said, Stella, this is all that you need. And for the last 3 years, it has been my life. I've learned to trade and I've learned to master the skill. And yes, using impulse, which we were trading with before. Obviously, 72 hours ago, something happened. I'd felt something before that. My vision, everything I've done for 3 years, every day, I've never missed a session, not one. There's 3 a day. I've always done the foreign exchange. So there was 2 live analyses and a master the skill. And in the whole of that time, I have never missed one. It has been life-changing for me. What I thought I was doing, which was learning to trade, it was far beyond any of that and my wildest dreams. And my vision was always SRP V8 Diamonds Mastery, which was us, myself and my amazing hubby. And that was together we serve sparkle, love, light, and energy to others throughout the world. And what I wanted to do was to learn and to share with others what I have been able to do. But what I have been able to do is far greater than even I believed. At that time, Brandon and Dr. Josh Lee, with the time that I've spent with them, have done everything for me. I've completely changed again as a person. And my mission and deep within my heart and soul was always to help people. And at the time when I went into the academy, I was looking to trade and to master the skill for life. And I'm going to share something with you. In the last 3 years, I've been able to become a 7-figure funded trader. I set myself a goal of 20 funded accounts, 250K funded accounts. I haven't spoken about that before, again, because of the company. But I have done that and I have never copied a signal or a trade. And Brandon and Dr. Josh Lee taught me. My vision is huge. My vision is to help you. My vision is our team. My vision is our community. And my reason, when Brandon told me, I can't even believe it's 72 hours. Wow, what went on, what we were doing, who we were reaching. Brandon was here, there, and everywhere, as you know. Okay. But let me tell you, Brandon and Dr. Josh Lee and all of us are the masterminds behind it. We were the glue. All of Brandon's work ethic and some amazing people, and it's changed my life. But my vision, why I didn't build in the way that I'm going to now and help our team and the world, I've got a huge mission on my time on earth, and I've got everything to give. Now I feel it. I feel everything. I always felt Brandon. I always felt Dr. Josh Lee. I always felt how I was taught to trade, all I have done, and I was going to be with them wherever they were. That I know. That was a gift from God to me. But my mission is now. My mission is huge. And my mission is to help as many people as I can. And I tell you, I've got big goals, I've got big dreams, and I am here to help every single person succeed. That's what it means to me. It changed mine and our life. Rich and I are going to do this together in a huge, huge way. And every single person deserves to have this. What we have is something special. All I needed was Brandon's vision as well, which always represented me, which is why I partnered with him in the first place. This is amazing. We have something so special. That's where I'm at. I have such fire in my belly, I can't tell you. This is truly amazing. And if you think with what we had was amazing, what I've been able to do personally, and so many people have been able to do, but truly what I actually managed to accomplish in that time, I can do and help every single person to do and see that vision. That's my mission. I wanted to come on here. I have so much to say. No, it wasn't 2 minutes, but I just want you to know that this is huge. This is amazing. And this was why it was worth waiting for. And the timing is 100% right. I didn't actually know. Brandon just had to tell me, and I knew. Then I found out, and oh my goodness, I'm being truthful here again. It has completely blown me away. So trust, enjoy, and know that every single one of us, myself, Brandon, Dr. Josh Lee, Ricardo, Cam, all the amazing, amazing people already, and there's far more than that, believe me, on the other side, we haven't even started. This is just the launch. And like Brandon's just shared with you, it's probably 2,000, who knows now. In 72 hours, over 1,816 enrolled in our team alone. Together, one family, one dream, one team. I said that from the very beginning. That's my mission, and that's still now. I love you all, love and light.
I know it is the middle of the night where she's at, but I'm impressed that she's even on. Cam, I'm going to go ahead and make you the host. I would love for you, because we actually, met up in person, we talked through things. I'm going to go ahead and make you the host. I want to give you just some final thoughts. And by the way, I want you guys to get the discount code. So I'm going to put this in the chat. And for anybody that wants to use this, just get the username of the person, because you can actually insert that into, so there we go. I'm going to put that in there, and I'll put it inside the WhatsApp. And I'm going to go, and all you have to do is in that link, there's a username. You can just swap that out for the person that actually sent it to you. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Stella, by the way. Okay, Cam, I made you the host. Would love to get your thoughts, man.
Awesome. Guys, I loved what Ricardo and Brandon have said. We are a super, super fun team. I know a lot of you have already been with the team that was created, 3.5, 4 years ago. And we are excited to have, all of you guys on as much as possible. I've loved doing what I've been doing for the past 4 years. Kind of tell you a little bit more about the group real quick. What we do is we hop on 4 times a week, and we just hop on and trade together. We chat, have fun, look at charts. And it honestly was like the best part of my day, because, I also do real estate out here in Utah, which is which I love real estate, but I'm like, hey, I can go home and trade with the group. And Ricardo's been on a bunch of them. We have a lot of people on this call right now that Darren and Devin, a lot of these people have been on these calls, and that's seriously so much more fun is to be part of a community. And that's what we have created here. Um, and not only are we going to travel together, we're going to trade together. And it's super exciting to have. How many do we have on right now? 29. I signed up to 33, and to like I think that would make my day, make all of our days, is hopping on a call together with 30 plus people and just trading, having fun, listening to music, chilling and just learning from each other. As Ricardo, it's been on my, sometimes it's been me and Ricardo, sometimes it's been me and 10 other people on the call, but no matter what, we're going to have fun and really grow this together. Ricardo mentioned he's from Venezuela. He's more than happy to help out people that speak Spanish. I also speak Portuguese. So if you have friends or family that are from Brazil or Portugal, I can speak Portuguese, and more than happy to help as many people all over the world. And that's I never would have thought in my entire life where I can have a community of people all over the world with the same goal and the same dream to really make this work. And I'm super excited to have all you guys with us tonight. And so, Brandon mentioned it earlier. If you want to get started, now is the time. Do not wait, because tomorrow is Friday. Brandon and Josh start Monday, and they've only been in the company for how many days, Brandon? Like 4 or 5 days officially, maybe a week, and they're already
Seriously, it's
educators
been,
teaching.
I guess I'll consider today day 4. I was in Paris, France for 24 hours. I literally flew 11 hours there, 11 hours back. I was there for 24 hours. It was just crazy because I have a big France team. There was an active France team of 5,000 people. So I was basically meeting with some of the main leaders. They all locked in. But we've put in 1,800 people. Let's just say in the first 72 hours, 1,800 people. It's pretty impressive. So we are growing, we're grinding, and we're going to kill this with or without you. We just rather do it with you. We don't want to leave you behind. We don't want to keep all this money for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So let's
Exactly.
get together.
Exactly. And then you guys, once you guys join in, if it's like with, Ricardo, Stella, I've loved working with Stella. And I'm super happy that she's on, because it's like Brandon said, it's probably 1 a.m., 2 a.m. over there. And she's still plugging in. And that just shows you her dedication and the dedication of everyone on this team of being on, some location that's 5:45 in the Pacific. They just got home from work and they're hopping on these calls. It's 8:45 in Florida and New York. People should be with their families, but they're hopping on this call because they know that they want to be on this train and really work with this team. And you sign up with one of us on here on this call. You get plugged into our WhatsApp group and get all the extra value that we provide. And I'm super looking forward to having you guys all with us.
And by the way, guys, as part of this, because the comp plan is a binary plan, I mean, because I know kind of how comp plans work, like we're drilling down, like we're building a big team right now. And so if you want to be part of that, I would take advantage of the discount that you get to at least get your spot. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is that you never know. I put my wife in there. I put 2 of my daughters in there. I put Carson in there. My son who's 20. I think he's already got like 40 or 50 people on his team. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just don't know what's going to end up happening. What we do know is that whether it's trading or building, massive growth is going to happen. That is a guarantee, because anything I do is never small. It is only big. I don't even know small. I just know that we're going to win championships. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really glad that you guys are here. I just want to give you a quick explanation as to the why. I gave my heart to iMarkets Live, IM Academy for 9.5 years. I literally was the last person in the company that started there, really. It was me and Matt. It was time to move on. The season is over. The chapter's over. Time to move on. And, we're excited with what we're doing now and what we're about to do. So appreciate you guys being on tonight. We will drop the link to the recording so that people that could not be on for any reason, we will put the link out, and that way that they can go back and watch it. And again, if you have any questions on that discount code and the link, just let us know. You can ask in the chat or, on social media. And that way we'll get that. Anyone who signs up that wants that rebate, just hit me up on that other $50 and I'll send that, whether you guys do PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, cryptocurrency, I can do it all. And we'll make sure and get you guys taken care of. So appreciate you being on tonight. Crush it. And we will see you on the sessions starting on Monday. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. We'll see you soon. Excited for you all.